have fought so many wars I've lost, and I'm losing this one too. I'm sorry to have treated you this way, but in the same breath I knew that you'd ask why I, while the answers have appeared to slip my mind, because it's easier without. It's seasonal, this change. There's growing up to do, but I'm leaving this behind. I have fought so many wars I've lost, and I'm losing this one too. I'm sorry to have treated you this way, but in the same breath I knew, because it's easier without. Because it's seasonal, there's change, there's growing up to do, but I'm leaving this behind. We started early 2002, so it would be coming on 4 years now. And it was myself and Darren, the guitarist, who started up the whole, writing together from school, and then we came up to university more or less together and started taking music a bit more seriously because we had a bit more time on our hands when we should have been studying or whatever. So that's then from there we recorded our first CD called Saratoga Sky, and radio picked up on it, and we started to get offered gigs, and we got gigs like Belfast and that showcase local music or upcoming artists. And then on the back of that we recorded our next CD about 8 or 9 months later called After the Fall, and as a result of that we got a BBC session and we played Tenants Vital and Oxygen. And that's going back about 2 years now. And then after that we sort of took a sabbatical, reshuffled the lineup a bit, and honed our sound in a bit, and because we were learning how to better write songs and how to better communicate with people what we were trying to say in our songs. And then we came back and demoed a lot of new songs, which we put out, which we recorded actually just about 6 months ago, 6 or 7 months ago, and we put out there about a month ago. It's an EP called The Fight, and it has 5 tracks on it, and it's available on our website, which is www.redsirus.com. Go away, 'cause it's the ending that you seek. Go away, 'cause it's the ending that is clear. 'Cause we don't go home, 'cause then our thoughts won't appear. But she said, go away, 'cause it's the ending that you seek. And so I lay a against the windowsill, but we don't go home, 'cause then our thoughts won't appear. 'Cause if you just save me, then maybe I'd stay here, so we're not wasting time. If you could just save me, then maybe I'd stay here, so we're not wasting time. And she said, go away, 'cause it's the ending that you seek. And so I lay against the windowsill, but we don't go home alone for fear. 'Cause if you just save me, maybe I'd stay here, so we're not wasting time. If you could just save me, then maybe I'd stay here. Please tell me we're not wasting time. Belfast is the advantage in that bands can sort of, you know, learn their trade. You know, the bands can develop here. They can create a profile for themselves and a good fan base, and you can get in touch with radio and TV, and you know, and then you can work in Ireland and you have a sustainable fan base where you can make not a good living from it, but you can, you know, you can make ends meet, and you know, in the meantime, you create your own buzz, in which people from London or Glasgow or wherever will see, you know, or Manchester or Liverpool. And you know, at the end of the day, if you're good enough, you know, people will listen, people will come over and see it, or people will do it. But you know, you just have to be honest as to how good you are. You know, that's the bottom line. To me, it was the thought of being there when the fire that burns inside of me waits for just, or I have no control, no control. To me, it was the thought of being there when the fire that burns inside of me waits for test, or I have no control, no control. But as I waited on the floor, the color comes back and I see more. And as you lay there in the bed, the color comes back and I see more. I see more. The thought of being there, but when the fire that burned inside of me waits for death, or I have no control, no control. And as I waited on the floor, the color comes back
more.
The second time we were playing with Snow Patrol was in Dublin, and we were on our way down to Dublin in the van, and we ran out of diesel halfway down the motorway because we hadn't. It was the first time that we'd sort of done long distance, and we'd had not that Dublin's long distance, but we'd a roof box on the thing as well, and we didn't take into consideration that roof boxes, you know, use up fuel quicker than if you don't have a roof box. So we were like, you know, that it just hit the red, and we were like, aye, that's fine. We'll get to the next roundabout or whatever, and then we'll get a lot of diesel, and then we didn't make the next roundabout. So we had to use our resources and sort of get hitchhiked down to the petrol station and then get back up again. And we nearly jeopardised it, but it was funny because when we did come up, you know, everybody was looking for us, and we got like a 5-minute or 10-minute line check, and it just all, you know, we were there just in time, like whenever we arrived. And it was even worse because they'd pulled doors forward and stuff, because the gig had sold out in Dublin. It was in the Ambassador, and it was just really surreal because we got in the door, we unloaded our gear, we set up our back line. The sound guy goes, "You've got 5 minutes to sound check," and then we done our sound check. Then they opened the doors, and we were on stage like as soon as people came in. But it was great. Like, it was a great night. You know, these things always, your worst moments contribute to your best moments. Like, you know what I mean.
Try your best to lead the way. It must be lonely at best. The same sky, stars and window are in our heads. Send me like he sent you to heaven. Uncontrollable at best, while trying to make sense of this. You turn your head, face the window. It's in our head. To heaven. Should have known better than to question your God. You should have known better because it wasn't your fault. You should have known better than to mess with your God. You should have known better because it wasn't taking things. You keep taking from me to heaven.
We're talking to a lot of like record labels and publishers and, you know, different distributors and that. We're actually having our EPs being distributed in the UK and Ireland, and you know, it was recorded and released by ourselves because we had the resources to do so, and you know, we'd thought it out, and we are talking to a lot of publishers and record labels, but you know, at the end of the day, we want to continue to push and reach as many people as possible, and this was the way to do it in the meantime, you know. But like, you know, we're pretty confident that, you know, there'll be something on the table in the next 6 or 8 months after we do the gigs and festivals that we have lined up, and we increase the crowd and the people and the fan base that we're talking to and we're communicating with.
It seems we've lost, and I don't know why. It seems we sank, why did we let the twinkle die? And the pulse never dies. Is it a sign? And the signs, they're in the lights, and as the kingdom falls, we'll reunite. We're just like the others, the same. We're just like the others, the same. It seems that what we want is not the future, and it seems that what we want is in the past. It seems that every day is like the others, and it seems that in your mind there's a shadow cast. Yeah, you know what I'm like now, soldier. Yeah, you know what I'm like now, soldier. She said, you have it, I feel it, don't know if I can be it, but I'm trying, you're crying, building, and we're flying inside. She said, you have it, I feel it, don't know if I can be it, but I'm trying, crying, building, and we're flying inside.
We played in London about 3 or 4 weeks ago in a place called the Luminaire, and it's only our second time playing in London. We don't play there that regularly now, but it's somewhere we're concentrating on now to play as much as we possibly can. And it was our second time playing in about 1.5 years, nearly 2 years, and about 60 people turned up to see us whenever we were on first in the bill of you know, 3 bands, and the other 2 of which were established London bands, you know what I mean? And it's difficult to get people down early on a night, so it was, you know, it was a good indicator that we were making some sort of wave on that side of things, when people were turning up early to see us, to see what we were about. Other highlights would have to be, we played with Snow Patrol. We've actually played with them 3 times in the past year and a half, and those gigs are always amazing, like for the crowd reaction. And the Ordinary Boys on St. Paddy's Day this year was really brilliant. The crowd reaction was fantastic, and you know, people were singing our songs back at us, and really ridiculous stuff that, you know, we never sort of expected at this stage. And then the culmination of all this was our own CD launch at the Empire, and you know, it was just fantastic. It was, you know, there was over 250 people there who came to see us, like, you know, who were into our music, you know, and they were saying, you know, it just really hits you whenever, you know, you realise that you're actually making contact with people like that, and people are thinking of you in such a way, or they're listening to the words of your songs and they're meaning something to them, and it's just a really sort of fantastic feeling, you know, and it sort of justifies all the work that you've put in for the past 4 years, you know what I mean? So we sort of will continue to, you know, work towards playing bigger gigs and getting the right sort of supports and festival slots in order to, you know, get the message across to more and more people. Hopefully you'll enjoy the music.
On the upside, we're breathing. On the down, we're in a bag. They like it when you do what you're told, but they'll argue till they're old. So we're told, read my name, 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 read my name. On the outside, we're rising. On the end, we fall apart. They like it when you do what you're told, but they'll argue till they're old. So we're told, read my name, 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 read my name. It takes a lot, it takes us all, just to make this better. It takes a lot, it takes us all, just to make this flutter. On the upside, we're breathing. On the down, we're in a bag. They like it when you do what you're told, but they'll argue till they're old. So we're told, read my name, 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 read my name. 'Cause it takes a lot, it takes us all, just to make this flutter. It takes a lot, it takes us all, just to make this better.
You can find more about Red Sirus on our website, which is Red Sirus, REDSIRUS.com, or myspace.com/Red Sirus, or you can email us on redsirus@hotmail.com.